Of the four tech giants, Facebook's business is the one threatened by the advent of blockchain technology the most. People have grown wary of the amount of data Facebook collects. One company controls information about the emails, biography, interests, acquaintances, relationships, travel, thoughts, and even love interests of a third of the global population. In April 2018, the Cambridge Analytica scandal confirmed and highlighted these worries. The way Facebook collects data right now is the epitome of centralization. Currently, Facebook is the second most popular platform used by digital advertisers. Its revenues were $40.6 billion in 2017, and the company managed to turn almost $16 billion into net income, an amazing 40% net income margin. Its core businesses are the social media platforms Facebook and Instagram, and the messaging apps Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp. Studies have shown that Facebook use does not improve people's happiness. On the opposite, it makes people feel worse. However, it should also be pointed out that Facebook, being a social network, benefits from really strong network effects. The platform creates value for its users because it connects them with many of their friends, relatives, and acquaintances. Okay, how could blockchain disrupt Facebook's business? A decentralized version of Facebook is likely to gain momentum. There are many people who simply wait for something different to come on stage. The cornerstone which future platforms should embrace is decentralization. If users unite around the idea that no single company should have that much control over their personal data, a decentralized platform's success becomes very likely. Right now, even though they don't admit it, Facebook manages user experience in order to boost advertising revenue. Of course, this isn't optimal for user happiness, and in fact, there are studies that have shown that people feel better when they spend less time on Facebook. A decentralized platform would have the obvious advantage that it can align incentives for users and enhance their experience, as well as store information in a decentralized way. Facebook's network effects are really strong. More than 2 billion users already use the platform, which makes things much more difficult for new competitors. A decentralized alternative would need early adopters who would then spread the word and invite other users. In all likelihood, incentives through tokens could significantly help attract such early adopters. Steemit is leading the way in creating such a platform. It is a blockchain-based social media where everyone gets paid for creating and curating content. In Steemit's model, users are rewarded for their participation with its native tokens. The current market capitalization of its network is around $1 billion. Instagram is one of Facebook's jewels it acquired for $1 billion in 2012. It is its fastest-growing business line, even more so after the introduction of Instagram Stories. All comments related to Facebook are valid for Instagram with one major exception. Instagram is a platform, which makes things pretty straightforward for users. They upload photos, and that's it. The amount of data users provide on Instagram is not as much as that posted on Facebook. As with most blockchain-based alternative social networks and decentralized applications, a decentralized version of Instagram could incentivize users to participate on the platform by offering them tokens. Many people will remember Facebook's extravagant $19 billion acquisition of WhatsApp a few years ago. The reason Mark Zuckerberg decided to go through with it was that WhatsApp brings an enormous list of contacts who use the messaging app in a context which is quite different from that in Facebook. Nevertheless, WhatsApp collects a lot of personal information, and quite importantly to Facebook, it creates a bridge between people's Facebook profiles and their telephone numbers, and even more alarmingly, their contact lists. Messenger is Facebook's native messaging service, which is quite popular among Facebook users and is a powerhouse in the messaging space on its own. Messaging apps are important for Facebook's social media dominance, and blockchain-based competitors are definitely a threat. Kik, a popular messaging app with over 300 million users, completed an ICO in 2017 in an attempt to create a decentralized messaging platform. Telegram, another popular messaging app, managed to raise a reported $1.7 billion in an ICO from private investors in 2017 and 2018. It will be interesting to see how these projects develop in the near future. Of course, it's not all grim for Facebook. Combining Facebook's platform with blockchain technology and cryptographic tokens could boost its customer value proposition. For example, this could greatly facilitate payments and marketplace functionalities on its platform. Or it could help Facebook create tokenized crypto-economic incentives for its users to participate actively on the platform, similar to the way Steam it does. In fact, Facebook is already actively exploring blockchain opportunities and has assembled a dedicated R&D team for this purpose. A great case study for them would be China's dominant WeChat messaging app with 800 million users, which is actively used for payments. But one should also consider that at some point society could really get fed up with a huge social media company owning all their data and now trying to get into their wallets. In all cases, in the next 5 years, Facebook will either cement its position as the leading global social network, or it will face competition from new and fast-growing decentralized social media and messaging alternatives.